Hello friends, it's Kathy Clement with Kathy by Design. I'm here today sharing my project for the Heartfelt Creations October 2022 blog hop. I created this really cool folio and there were so many different features that I didn't want to try to just show you in pictures. This is also my project for Really Reasonable Ribbon. I'm using the red plaid ribbon from their October Ribbon Club assortment, and this is a really beautiful quality ribbon. The collection that I'm using is Heartfelt Creations Candlelit Christmas, and this is one of their closeout collections, so it's a good deal right now. It's one of my favorites. I love the combinations of these deep blues with these deep reds. As you can see, I've used a ton of it. I've just got scraps and a few sheets left. But like all Heartfelt Creations paper collections, it comes with these cut-aparts, and then there's a textured solid on the back. It has 6x6 card fronts. It has all these different sized card fronts and tags. This stripe on the back. These are just a few of the sheets, but these are the poinsettias, and I cut these out with the matching die along with the holly to make the flowers for this folio. So you can see why I love this collection. It's just really exquisitely beautiful. And I designed this little 6.5 by 8 folio. So before we look at the folio, I'll just show you the various dies that I used. This is the Christmas Poinsettia and Holly. This is HCD17249, and it has 3 different sizes of poinsettia layers and the holly clusters. And there's a matching stamp, but instead of using the stamp, I just took this sheet from the paper collection. The coloring is already done, and the dies fit perfectly over the flowers and cut them out. So in a matter of minutes, you can have a whole bunch of beautiful poinsettias. I then dipped them in a combination of Fired Brick, Candy Apple, and Festive Berries Distress Ink. Put them through with the shaping mold, which this is a really cool thing if you've never seen one of these. Instead of using your stylus and a mat, you put the die cut layers in this little mold, put the top on, run it through your die cut machine, and it shapes them for you. I mean, it's like quick. So that's really cool. And then I just spattered them with some white paint. This is the holiday star, and let me show you this. This I did stamp onto a silver foil paper, and then I die cut it with the matching die. And I've used this filigree star, which gets cut out of this down here, and I stamped this with Versamark, and then I put shabby blue embossing enamel over it. It just turned out so pretty. I wanted to pick up on the blues in the paper, and then heat embossed it. And then all these little pieces are the little parts that fall out, and then this is the larger star up here. I kind of put it up here to create this almost diamond shape. So those 2 dies. And then I used the Merry Christmas stamp. This is 3995, and I cut it out with the holiday snowflake frame. I used this piece to cut it out, and then created this kind of lacy snowflake layer. So that's how I did the front. It sounds like a lot, but it actually goes pretty quickly because the dies and the stamps all work together. So all these little snowflakes and stars, they all come out of the stamping and dyeing. So over here on the spine, I've created a dangle charm. I put some of this red plaid ribbon up here, and I just pulled out a bunch of really cool charms and jingle bells from my stash to dress this up. And I love the way it sounds. And then we have the ribbon closure. So this opens out, and on the left, we have a slash pocket with this candle image, and then I created a bunch of little folios to go in here. This is a little 3x4, so you can put small photos here, and then of course the images are on the front. I just cut this strip from the paper collection, scored in between, and accordion folded. Here is another one made with the 4x6 images. So this, you could put larger photos on the back. And you could use a gel pen to do your journaling on the front, or you could add photos here as well. Then I had some scraps of the blue paper that I used to create the folio pages, and I just made some little photo mats. So you can put photos on the back, on the front, you can do journaling, and these all live in this little pocket here in the front. This is the flip page, and this I think is something like 4.5, yeah, 4 3/4 by 8. And I've just used a piece of the designer paper so you can put a beautiful photo up here. Then this flips out, and on the back side there's a pocket, same size, right? This is the same piece. And here I've used more of the ribbon from the Ribbon Club to create borders on my pocket. I just love how elegant that looks. And it's a great way to add texture and pattern and design without adding a lot of bulk. And then I just cut out the little tags that are on that cut apart sheet to go in the pocket here, and you could also fit a nice size photo here. So then this is this is the pull-out page. This goes like this, you see? So it's big. And then this is using the 6x6 images to create a waterfall feature. And I trimmed these, I want to say I trimmed them to 5 3/4, but let me just double check myself. 5.5. I did 5.5 by 6, then scored 1/2 inch along the top. I just want you to see, this is such a fun way to create a quick album. I did this in less than a day because all the elements are there. You don't even have to add, you know, just got lots of room for photos and journaling. So that's really cool. So then this pulls out, and then beside this is a hidden pocket page. And this large folio pulls out. This is, hold on, this is 5 1/8 by 7 3/8, and I've just used some of the designer paper here on the front. And then on the inside, there's a little flip page where you can add journaling, and then room for large photos here. And you could actually even do journaling down here. I also covered the back, and this goes inside this hidden pocket right here. And then we've got another photo mat, a little pocket made with a scrap, and I've just tucked in a couple of little cut apart images. You can do journaling here and a photo on the back, and you can do journaling here. So now we come to the center pocket, and I always like to add little treats. This would make a wonderful gift. You load it up with photos and send it to someone who lives far away. This is just a simple pocket page. I used the border strip for the pocket, and then I wrapped up a Ghirardelli chocolate. I wrapped up a vanilla chai tea bag. I decorated a honey stick, and I put in a little mini candy cane. And of course, you can write a holiday message here. All right, but that's not all. This, whoops, let me fold this back up. This page also flips this way. And here we've got a large tip-in page with room for beautiful photos on all 4 flaps. These are 6x6. I just scored 1/2 inch flap, and there you go. So there's a tip-in page as well. So as you can see, there's a lot of room for capturing your Christmas memories here. It's a really fun folio design. It's my own original design, and I thought you would like to see all the different features. So that's it for me, Kathy Clement, Kathy by Design. I hope you'll join in on the Heartfelt Creations Alumni Blog Hop. You get a chance to win one of 2 $25 gift cards to Heartfelt Creations just by leaving comments on the blogs. I will put a link to my blog post in the description box below so you can find the blog hop and hop along. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. Go get your craft on. Bye.